everybody, welcome back. It's Jeanette. I am going to be doing my what sold in March video. It is almost the end of March. Today is March 28th, so we are going to go over everything that I sold from March 1st all the way to March 28th. The first one that we are going to go through is eBay, so let's get started. The first thing that sold was a Tupperware square eco water bottle, 34 ounce, light purple. That one sold for $25.99. The second thing that sold was the See and Hear Piano Series Part 1 and 2 cassette tapes, VHS tapes, and manual program. This one I got through an estate. No, it wasn't an estate. It was an auction site. It was in a bundle, and actually it was missing a tape. I did put that in the description. And I think it was missing a book too. I can't exactly remember. I've had it for like over a year, so I was glad to see that got sold and gone. That went for $13.49. The next thing that sold was a replacement salt shaker fruit pattern home and garden party only salt shaker. This was part of my collection when I collected home and garden party pottery. Since not collecting it, trying to sell it off, so you'll probably hear a bunch of these throughout my ventures of reselling and doing these what sold videos. I did not have the pepper shaker. I only had the salt shaker, and that arrived to the seller in good condition and everything. It just, I guess the cork was bad on it. So if you get salt and pepper shakers, make sure to test the cork and make sure it's not dried out. I didn't know that that could be a thing. Lesson learned, you know. That sold for $9.99. The next thing that sold was a Tupperware lunch set snacks sandwich ideal bowl luncheon container, 3 pieces. This is part of my Tupperware inventory I'm trying to just get rid of and just be done with. I put this little set together. A lot of people like these different lunch sets, and this one didn't come with the water bottle, so it appealed to the person that bought it. It sold for $14.99. The next thing that sold was a Funko Pop animation Hey Arnold Helga Pesky figure 325. This I bought when I was in Iowa one time visiting my parents at a garage sale. I think I paid around $5. I can't remember exactly, but it only sold for $10. Oh, but I was still glad to see it go. And the next thing that sold was Sprint's Baker's Art and Crafts Twine Gold Glitter and White 5-lot roll, 50 yards each. These came in a bulk mystery box, the website Bulk. I bought a Target mystery box from them. Oh gosh, this would had to been a year and a half ago now, but I've had them up for quite a while, and they finally sold. I just made them a whole lot, made them one listing basically, but it sold for $29.99. The next thing that sold was some more Tupperware. We got Tupperware bowls, Servilier, 10 ounce set of 2, green and white iconic accordion seal. These are, I call them the iconic Tupperware, like the ones that everybody knows Tupperware for. These were the small bowls. They came in a set of 2. This is from my Tupperware inventory. So brand new. They sold for $22. And that was an accepted offer. The next thing that sold was brand new Tupperware Thirst Quench tumblers, 30 ounce on the go maroon with lid, or seal, whatever you want to call it. It was a set of 4. I know these are popular. That's why I put them up, and I put them a little bit lower than probably I would have got, but I only had them up for like a couple days, or not even a day, I think. Maybe a day, and they sold quick. So for $19.99. Be on the lookout for those. Those are very sought after. People do like the thirst quench tumblers, and you might not get much. I mean, I would try and stick to maybe $1 to buy them out and then sell them, because then you can make 4 into $20. That's pretty good, I guess. I don't know, depends on everybody. The next thing I sold was a Norfolk Southern NS Railroad Look, Listen, Live baseball style cap, adjustable OS. I can't remember what OS stands for. Yeah. Anyways, this was a baseball cap. I got this in a online auction bundle with a bunch of other baseball caps. I don't remember how much I paid. I didn't pay that much though for them. But this one sold for $24.90, and I believe it sold on a sale. I'm not sure. Either way, it's still good money. The next thing I sold was a vintage Interper brand clown music box. Tiny Bubbles is the music. Measures 6 inches high and 5.5 inches wide. This also came in a online auction that I won about a year and a half ago too. It's a really cute clown, and the one that I have was in better shape than most of them that I seen online, but it just wasn't selling. I don't know. But that sold for $30, and that was a offer accepted offer. It was an accepted offer. The next thing I sold was a vintage Chinese Asian seal stamp, chopped stone, marble name, signature, goat ram. This is a unique little piece. It's not even that, it's probably that big, and I got it in a bundle of online auction sale. So I don't think I spent that much on the bundle. Probably I spent, I would say, no more than $5 with the tax on it. And what else do they charge? The fee, whatever, auction fee. But this one sold for $10, and it was an offer accepted. It's a really cute little stone. There are a lot out there that are online. I guess if you're going to be going to, I think it's Asia, so places in Asia, you have to use a stamp to sign for stuff instead of actually using your signature. So it's a really unique piece. And the next thing that sold was a Stampin' Up! Easter message mounted rubber stamp set, retired. This is part of, I can't remember which one I got this on. I think I got this through the Goodwill online auction site. I got a whole bundle of Stampin' Up! Stamps, so I've just been selling them out here and there. This was, I was hoping it was going to sell last year, but it didn't, and it did finally sell this year. I like selling the Stampin' Up! Because they're easy to photograph and easy to ship. That one sold for $39.99. The next thing that sold was the Tupperware Eco To Go Travel Cup Tumbler, new 16-ounce, 490 milliliters, number 8906. I have a ton of these different designs on them in my Tupperware inventory, so this came from my inventory. Finally sold one of them. And it sold for $9.99. The next thing that sold was the Kenmore dishwasher fill and drain hose with black hosing and outlet plug. Its part number is W10506236. This sold for an accepted offer of $50, and I actually sold this already. Sold it first time. The buyer ended up returning it because they didn't need it anymore after I sent it. So they just placed the label on the box and sent it back. And then this was the second time I've sold it. So, and I was able to help out. He been messaging me back and forth his story on why he needed it. So, and it seems like it's going to really help his family and him out. Oh, and that actually came from one of my dishwashers that I had. And instead of, I was trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace, on OfferUp, everywhere. We paid $300 for the dishwasher, and I was trying to sell it for at least that, or a little bit lower, and everybody just kept offering me $50 for a dishwasher. Like, I get it, but I was like, I can just part this thing out and get more money for it. I've already sold the inner trays that come out. I've sold those, and then I've sold, I think this is the second or third thing that sold, and I've made more than $50 that people were going to give me just for the whole set. So if you see dishwashers or you have a dishwasher, I would take it apart and part it out if I were you, instead of just trying to sell it cheap. That's up to you. If you just want to just get rid of it and go, sell it cheap, but parting it out is way better than just selling the whole unit. The next thing that sold was a Connecticut local 1972 Congress pin back campaign button, Roger Hillsman. It was 1.25 inches. It's just a small button. I bought a bunch of political buttons, I think. Oh gosh, what did this come with? At a garage sale, an estate sale. I was at an estate sale. It's been like 2 years. And I bought a whole bag of buttons, and I went through, and so this has been sitting around for quite a while. So I was glad to see it go. And this sold with the 20% promotion that I had on. It sold for $6.39. And the next thing that sold was the TV show 24 season 6 premiere DVD 2007, new in factory seal. That sold for $5. That's from my personal collection. I collected all the 24 series, and I was buying them as the season ended, and it came out on the box. And this was one of the season 6 premieres that you get for free for buying one of the seasons. So I never watched it, and I was surprised to see that they are selling. But this was my second one that I sold. So I was happy to see that go. And then, let's see, we got 3 more on eBay. The next thing that sold was a Tupperware Holiday Buffalo Plaid 3-piece stacking container set, 1 touch sealed new. These were a limited time Tupperware items that you could get at Christmas time, not last year, but the year before. And they finally sold, and they sold for accepted offer of $25. Excuse me. The next thing that sold was the Usborne Complete Book of Art Ideas, hardcover spiral, very good. This book it's like a pretty thick book, and I got it to do art with my kid when she was little, and we didn't even use it. So I just ended up just selling it. I think I paid like over $10 for it. But it sold for an accepted offer of $5. And the last thing I sold on eBay was a pair of shoes. Bob's for Cats Fun Print Flats Sneakers by Skechers, women's size 8.5. These I found at a Goodwill in Illinois, I think, when I was going through Illinois to go back home to Iowa. I think I paid around $5. I think I paid around $5. Oh no, I paid $6.50. I can see it right here. I paid $6.50 for them. I accepted an offer because I have had them around for over a year, and I'm just trying to get whatever I can and get it gone. So they sold for $10. And we'll go to Poshmark, maybe. Okay. Poshmark, I haven't been selling that much through the month on Poshmark, but that's you have to be listing and sharing and all kinds of stuff. It's a unique site. But over on Poshmark, I sold Tupperware 18 cup serving bowl floral, and that sold for $27, and I believe that was an accepted offer. The next thing I sold was a Rawling baseball glove, 9-inch Derek Jeter autograph, excellent condition. This is like a little kid's glove. I got this at Goodwill, I believe, for like $1 or $2, and that sold for $15. And then the last thing that sold was Micro Machine Cars Holiday Easter Pack 2020 set of 3 pastel colors, and I bought these at it was a retail arbitrage, and I bought them for like really discount price, and I sold them as a set. Of course I said that for $20. That's all Poshmark. And then we'll go to Mercari, and over on Mercari, it was a vintage lot, 132 buttons that it was a big old bag. Oh, I guess it really wasn't a big old bag. I've got a big old bag of buttons. I think I still got to put them up, but These were all on little cards. They're new old stock from the stores, and they sold for $12. And then let's see, yeah, I got 2 more things. And then the next thing that sold was a daisy print pajama bottoms. I found these, I think, at Goodwill somewhere for like probably $2. But they sold for $5. And that was an accepted offer. And then the last thing that sold was new Sonic and I put and in there twice. And Sega All-Stars video game for X360. I believe this one was brand new, wasn't it? Yeah, it was new. This I got at a Amazon bin store. Yeah. Back in Iowa. I've had it for like a year or so. But that sold for $20. And that is all. I hope you enjoyed this What's Sold series that I'm going to start to kick off. If you have any questions or anything that you would like to see, please let me know. Stay tuned and don't forget to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for coming and watching. Bye.